Hello, everybody, and welcome to another channel update. Oh, and boy, has it been one. This one would have come out a little bit sooner, but yeah, I didn't hardly have time to sit down and make this short little video. So, as always, thank you guys for tuning in on this, and I am going to make my way through the subjects that I want to talk about. Starting with the biggest one, the one that is the probably going to be the most affecting one is I'm taking a break from Nobunaga's Ambition after my current Asakura run. I'm not going to be gone forever from it. I just would like to put some more stuff out before constantly doing. I don't want to burn myself out on the game because I do love it so much, and it has opened up a lot of opportunities to talk to you guys. So I'm not doing away with it, and so you don't ever have to worry about that. But I do need a little bit of a break so I can work on some other stuff. And when I come back, I already got a run planned, a custom run that I'm going to you'll probably hear some more about afterwards, either through a community post on the Nobunaga's Ambition Discord, all kinds of stuff. And I think it'll be a pretty good one. I'm not gonna lie. Some people know about it, and I think it'll be a good one. So with taking a break from Nobunaga's Ambition, I do want to bring in finally my I've been talking about it like the past every single channel update I've talked about it, but I will be bringing in Warhammer. The only reason I haven't yet is it's been difficult to record the way I've with the system I've been using over there, and I've mostly it's just always been easier to record on PlayStation. I don't have to get up, move over, set everything up, get all the updates downloaded, all that good stuff. It's just bam, right there. But Warhammer, I've spent a lot of hours into Total War Warhammer free, and I got a capture card, I got everything. I'm ready to go. It is time. And I thought about putting out a poll of what race I should do first, but that all depends on how many people actually uh, know that game very well. I mean, granted, yeah, it's a big game, and I'm sure plenty of people know about it, but you never know. It's I've introduced it to a lot of people so far. My run I plan to do is I'm going to play Chaos Dwarves. I wanted to play a dwarf first, but I wanted to save the High King for last, or at least next. Get back into the swing of things. Never played Chaos Dwarves. You're going to see a lot of fire, a lot of the war machines churning, enslaving people, breaking down the Great Wall, all kinds of crazy stuff. And you're going to see me get killed within the first episode. I don't have a definite time of when Warhammer's going to be coming out, but I do know that I will be taking some time off from work in the next few weeks that I can absolutely get at least one of them out. But we got to finish our Asakura run first, and I am enjoying it greatly. Speaking of things that come in later and things I'm trying to make time for is I have I am guilty of what a lot of gamers are guilty, and I have a massive backlog. And I've always stopped myself like, hey, I want to play that. And then I stop myself because I'm like, oh, I want to record it. But what if it doesn't do well? What if it's not good? So I decided that maybe once a week, that may be pushing it. But with the way things are, I mean, it's hard enough for me to keep my daily video schedule. Uh, I'm going to take a game that I had thought about recording in my backlog. I'm going to take it. I'm going to be like, you know what? Let's run with it. Let's stream it. We'll stream it for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. In that time, I'm going to see how well that stream does, how well people enjoy it. And if it's something that I should make a series, then that will be the introduction. That would be episode one. So a lot of my series will have long episode ones, unless I already know I want to make a series of it. Neo 2, I already know I'm going to make another series of it. Ghost of Tsushima, I know I'll make a series of it because Rise of the Ronin has been so much fun. So many of these games that I know I will make a series of. So I'm probably not going to do it. It's just going to be backlog games I'm like, I would love to try. So let's give it a shot. But as always, that also leads towards number 4 here. I'm struggling to find time. There's a lot of stuff going on both in gaming right now and in life. Work is rough. In fact, as I'm recording this, I have just a few hours before I have to go up and count inventory in the grocery store and not and be up there for like 6 hours on the day on my supposed day off. So yeah, it's finding time to do that and finding time to manage making videos and putting them out. Because when I get home, I mean, my wife's a gamer too. We've been playing Final Fantasy 14, the new expansion that dropped. I play Overwatch with my brother and my friends, and I enjoy that time because it's time that I can really just decompress. I can let the day go away. And a lot of times, recording is helpful for that, but you can't neglect those you care about. So, I'm still struggling for it, but I'm working on it, and it will get better as things progressively get better. It'll get better, and you'll start seeing a lot more of me. I'm sorry in advance, and all that good stuff. But we're gonna keep trying because there's a lot of things I want to share with you guys. I mean, just look at the cover, Path of the Goddess. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce. I'll only call it Path of the Goddess. I can't pronounce the front half, but it has been a great game, in one that I've deeply enjoyed. Nobunaga's Ambition. All these runs, a lot of these runs have been suggestions from y'all, and they have been bonkers and so much fun. So yeah, there's so much stuff I still want to share, and so much stuff I will share, but it will just take some time. Bringing me to number 5. I am currently 18 days caffeine free. Now, everyone has their own stuff. It's very difficult. I've been trying to do all the healthy things that everybody always talks about. I'm drinking more water, watching what I eat, walking. Ugh. Caffeine was a big thing for me. I survived off of Monsters to an unhealthy amount, and I paid the price for it. I got real close to getting really, really sick from it. So I decided to cut everything cold turkey. Now, on the good note of that is my mood, my feelings, my everything that was affecting from that. Making videos was a way for me to focus on feeling a certain way. It made me happy. So, even if those idiots don't, no, they do. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff. So if some things, there's gonna be days while I get through a lot of this on this journey that I may get home, I may have the time, and I'd be like, I don't want to do anything right now. I'm gonna go to bed. So that's leads back to 4. I'm struggling with schedules, but that's just one of the things that it would seem right to talk about because you know for for a long time, I had videos. I was pumping out videos, and I knew that I was going to slow down, and I knew I needed to slow down to make it more sustainable. And yeah, I needed to. I needed to. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm not even to rambles yet. Rambles is number 7. Rambles is when I take a full 5-6 minutes just to ramble. But speaking of which, number 6, returning to old series. Returning to old series, there are a lot of games that I played that I put down that I said I'd go back to, and I haven't yet. The most recent example of this is Unicorn Overlord. Unicorn Overlord will be finished on this channel, but it was a lot of episodes, and I just needed to take a little bit of a break from it because I made a horrible mistake and kind of just went all over the place with it. Other examples of that is if you dig through my videos, I highly recommend them too. They were incredibly fun. I played The Witcher free. Way back in there, I played The Witcher free on the hardest difficulty, and I kept a death count of how many times I died. And I always wanted to play The Witcher again, and after playing it the first time, I always thought the game was hard to begin with. Playing it on Death March, it was crazy. But I had a friend who really liked The Witcher, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'll make these videos and see it. But then I fell in love with the series, and then I dropped it, and then I never came back to it. Same with, I told myself I was going to play through all the Final Fantasies, and I've played through 1 and 2 and 3. 3, I got to where I needed to farm. I really felt like I needed to farm, and I was like, okay, I'll stop this and I'll go back to it. And I didn't. So I need to go back there because I want to record 16 for you guys. I want to record all these other games for you guys. But I told myself I'd go in order. I made a promise that I'd play through all of them. So I'm going to play through all of them. Let's see. Some other good examples was I started the first Neo. I have like some of the games that I've played already that I've just wanted to play for you guys. The Neo, the first one, I had platinum that game. I had played it a lot, and then I just dropped it when I started recording because I moved on. Wo Long was a great game. Played it, platinumed it. Only recorded 2 episodes of it, or maybe even 2 episodes. Yeah, I don't want to go back to that one. So many of these games are really, really good, and I would love to go back to. But if you know any of my series, and even at all, if I hadn't spoken of them here, let me know in the comments below what you've seen that I have not finished, that you know I have not finished, that you'd want me to go back to. And if there's a genuine reason why, like one of my Romance of the Three Kingdoms runs, I lost that entire save. And I lost that save. I guess we're just going to roll right into the rambles now. I lost that save because I got the expansion. Once I got the expansion, for some reason I couldn't see any of my saves anymore. So I just gone. And I was like, what happened? And I never could get it back. And I was like, well, I guess that one's just going to put a pin in that one. That one ain't coming back. Warhammer 3. I did a zombie apocalypse one, which is very fun to watch. If any of you wonders what Warhammer 3 will be like, I highly recommend my Halloween Spooktacular Zombie Apocalypse one, where I played Helman Gorst, which is a necromancer, whose sole army consisted of undead zombies, and they just overwhelmed everyone. I did have mods in, but not as many as I would normally have. And when I start bringing back Warhammer, the first series is probably gonna be vanilla because I have to find the mods that work. And don't crash after an hour of play. That was the thing that got me the most. Is it was always crashed, and I'd lose the footage, and it just made me so mad. It's like I lost when I had to change computers, or not when I had to change computers, but when I went to change computers, my save data for my zombie apocalypse got corrupted, and it was just it was horrible. It was horrible. But it's such a good game. Such a good game. All of these are such good games. Probably gonna do some more polls to when it comes to different questions and different games. And I am taking a break from Nobunaga's Ambition, but, and that's a big but, some of the other things that I had talked about doing in the past, like I probably won't go back to Sphere of Influence, like Ikari, which those are great videos. I would check those out, just saying. But I might do Ascension if I can get the audio to work. But I still will not do Ascension right now. When I come back to Nobunaga's Ambition, I might try to do both. But Warhammer will come first because I have been preaching it. I have been saying it, and I just gotta do it. Because I know that it will be super fun, and you'll see me and hear me act like a fool because I'll get into it a little bit too much, especially when playing dwarves. Maybe my dwarf voice will come out, but I certainly hope not. Oh God. Um yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that I have planned, and every month I make a plan, and some of them fall through, some of them don't. And I hate that. And it's hard to really encompass a month because that's life in general, is I want to do so much, but I have so little time. And I have some days there's no motivation there. Some days we just want to sit there, stare into space, and sleep. Maybe not even sleep. But you just don't know what you want to do. And it's a problem that happens to everybody. To fight to find that motivation is always difficult, especially when you do it yourself. But when you have people who enjoy your stuff and you want to talk to you want to talk to on a daily basis, you want to check in on them, you want to see how your fellow content creators are doing, because you feel like you've you feel 100% that they're friends, that you want to see them succeed, and you feel they want you to succeed. You got family watching your videos and talking about it, calling and talking about, hey, this happened, this was crazy, and then being able to gush over it. To see the good that even poorly made videos like mine can do, and the enjoyment that I can bring to you guys, is really the only reason I'm still doing this all these years. It's the only reason that I carve out time to do this hobby, because I enjoy it and I enjoy what it can do for others. I enjoy having something to look back on and seeing I I did that and they liked that and I got something from it, even if it was sentimentality. I don't ever want to be a big YouTuber. That's not why I got into this for. I didn't do this to make a career out of it. I didn't do anything like that. I did it as a hobby. I did it because I love it. I love video games. A lot. A lot. Anyway, we've fully embraced deep into the rambles. If you watched this far, thank you. Thank you so much. And I hope that this month will be great for me, for all of you, and I hope we have plenty more stuff to talk about and a lot lighter mood in September. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy what's to come. And I'll see you all in the next one.